morning children, welcome to our science session. This is the last session. We have to complete an acid and bases class. In that lesson you have to complete that worksheet. That worksheet is that question answers, first lesson question answers and second lesson question answers. Through the worksheet I am sending that. And today we have to learn about that animal fiber. Next third lesson is that animal fiber. What is that? Animal fiber. And this is also now we have to go to third lesson, that is animal fiber. What is the meaning of fiber? What is that? How can we get fiber from? We get fiber from plants and animals. And like fiber means, what is the meaning of fiber means? Cotton, jute and cloths what we are wearing, this type, these are called fiber. How can we get the fiber? We get the fiber from the plants and animals. And you know fiber also different kinds of fibers are there. In that same way we have to get fiber from silk and wool from the animals like silkworms, sheep, goats, camel, egg, etc. We get the fiber from these animals. And let us we have to find out about their animal fiber. That making of silk, the fiber is very interesting story. This is the very interesting story. This is involve various persons and participations. That is to know about the silk. Yes, that is that we have to go to the festivals, functions going on in our homes and relatives. We have to get ready very rich. That is that is very precious. That silk sarees like mother and sisters are wearing pattu sarees. How can we get the silk? We can get the silk from the silkworms. That is that animal fiber. See that how can, that is the process of making of silk from the silkworms. See this how can you know the different types of any silks? Yes, the silkworm is like a butterfly. How it is looking like? It is looking like a butterfly. We keep these moths is grill mesh are based in our homes. We can get fiber. We have to keep our surroundings. We have to produce the silkworms, and that we can call them. These silkworms also call them chilukalu. And in my father said scientific name of these moths are, what is the name of scientific name of silkworms? That Bombyx mori. Bombyx mori is the scientific name of the silkworms. At the time that laying eggs were arranged, the white cloth process of paper. Where around the arrange the eggs, laying eggs of that, we have to arrange the papers. Moths are hundreds of the eggs in the go to the and die. More about the 500 eggs in the one go to and die. They have to put 500 above eggs and the silkworm will die. Those eggs are very small in size. These eggs are very small in size. Yes, just we have to learn about thoroughly in our lesson. Just what is that? Production of silk. Silk is fiber or obedient from the animal fiber. Silk is fiber and it is obedient to the animal fiber. That is silkworms spin the silk fiber. Silkworms spin the silk fiber. There are various steps involved in silk production. Various steps involved in silk production. Whole process, silk starting from silk moth is called sericulture. This is silk moth is called sericulture. Mainly by 4 stages are involved in production of silk. What is that? First one, moth egg to cocoon, cocoon to fiber, reeling to weaving. What is the four steps? Mouth eggs to cocoon, cocoon to fiber, and reeling to weaving. These are the four steps involving production of silk. This is that we have to see once here the life cycle of silkworm. What is the life cycle of silkworm? How can it go into production of silk? First of all, the chilkalu, that silkworm, is put more than 500 eggs and they go to die. The eggs go to small eggs, small eggs, and gradually going to small to big. Just you have to go to that. This stage is called larva. Up to here, just more before growing, and after this type of larva will become. After this type of, it is called pupa. This is called pupa. After that pupa, this stage will come. After that, it is called, this is adult imago or chilkalu or silkworm. This is the life cycle of silkworm. That is the silkworm life cycle. Next we have to learn about the step by step, the four steps. We have to learn the first, second, third, four steps of this. Yes, now we have to go into first step of silkworms, that mouth to egg. In the production of the silkworm, silk moths are collected and those moths are kept in the gill machine boxes in the separate rooms. They have to put the silkworms and silk and moths are collected. Those moths are kept in the gill machine boxes in separate rooms. These silk moths are also known as Bombyx mori. These known as Bombyx mori, and some peoples are call them to chilkalu also. These silkworms are known as that Bombyx mori, and some peoples are called that silk moths chilkalu. In that mouth legs, which are very small. See here, the mouth legs, which are very small in size. These eggs are very small in size. Look at the picture. Yes or no? These eggs are very small in size. The eggs of silkworms are called seeds. The eggs of silkworms are called also seeds. And that a female moth lays eggs around 500 eggs in one go and die. After they have to lay eggs, 500 eggs, and it can die. The people allow these eggs of seeds to hatch in special chambers. The silkworms are called seeds, no? A female moth lays around 500 eggs in one go and die. These eggs, the people allow these eggs of seeds. We can call the eggs also seeds, no? The seeds to hatch in special chambers. These eggs hatch in the special chambers like over mats. They can put the over mat on beds. Like a table, they have to put a mat on beds of chopped mulberry leaves. This is one type of leaf. They can chop and cut chinna pieces. The chopped mulberry leaves to get small worms. It change into small worms. In the chambers, they have put one mat, and the mat to bed, and the mat to arrange the bed, no, and the mat on that they have to put the chopped mulberry leaves. Why they have to put the chopped mulberry leaves? To get small worms. We have to get small worms this time. After that, they go to the larva stage. After this, they go to the pupa stage. Then they produce the silk, and they have to We can call this stage Chilkalu or Bombyx mori. We can call them Bombyx mori. People allow these eggs of seeds hatching in special chambers like over mats on beds, chopped mulberry leaves to get small worms. Some of these peoples by the silkworms produce the eggs in some places, and that these places too at which silk moths are called greenages. This bigger and the biggest growing center in it is horsey hills. What is the silkworms? The biggest place they have to produce the silk was Horsley Hills in Chitturu district. Where it is there, these silkworms producing the silks in that large number of silks produced in that Horsley Hills in Chitturu district in Andhra Pradesh. This is the highest large silk was produced in this place. What is the stage of first stage? The moth to eggs, that in production of silkworms, the silk and moths are collected and those moths are kept in drill meshes boxes in separate rooms. After that, these silkworms are known as the Bombyx mori, or some people are called Chilkalu. And that moth lay eggs which are very small in size, and the eggs are silkworms are called also, the eggs we can call also seeds. These seeds, we can call the silkworm eggs also called seeds. A female moth lay eggs around the 500 eggs one go and it can die. After that, the seeds of eggs we can call seeds. The seeds to hatch in special chambers to over the mat on beds, and it can on the bed what we will put the chopped mulberry leaves to get silk worms. That largest silk production is that the Horsley Hills in Chitturu district. Up to here, first stage we have to finish. In that we have to go to second stage of his second stage. What that? We have to go to the second stage next session. Okay, na children? We have to go to the second stage of next session. In this session, we have to learn the total 3 stages, and in that first stage, here is the silk eggs are called mouth worms are started to carefully. In the first stage also, they have to start it carefully on the strips, cloth or paper. They have to put strips or paper, and then they can sold the silkworms. In the first stage, here the eggs silk moths are started carefully on the strips of the cloth or paper, and then they can sold the silkworms. These stages some farmers also sold those who are production the silks, the merchants are there, the farmers, they can sold these chambers. Up to here first stage we have to finish. We have to go to the second stage of that eggs to cocoon in that next session. In that session we have to complete our total 3 sessions, and just you draw the picture and understand the first stage, how can we get the animals fiber, and just when you visit these type of places, if you visit you should write your own views. Okay na? Thank you.